Hey guys, it's me again. Today I wanted to talk gym shop, kind of gym gear in general. You know, the things that you buy to make your gym experience a little bit better. Your gym clothes, your gym bag, just gym things in particular. I probably spend more money on gym clothes than I do my own clothes. But that's because I'm at the gym a lot. I recently took advantage of the sale that was going on at Gymshark. I'm not a huge Gymshark gal. I'm not like into a lot of name brand stuff. I know Gymshark is probably one of those big name brand for sports clothing, but this is the first time I've ever bought Gymshark. I've never even been like attracted to buying any of their stuff because a lot of their stuff kind of has like targets on the back of their butts, and I'm kind of like one of those people that's like trying not to bring a target to my butt. So, but because of the sale was going on and it was such a great deal that I decided to try and find something that would work for me. So I gave Gymshark a try. I did get a couple pairs of pants, leggings of theirs, and I will review that. But I just wanted to go over some of the things that I've bought over the past year. You know, I started off with probably just like the cheapest pair of Walmart black capris, and like that was good for me. I was good with that, and I didn't even have a gym bag until recently. So some of the things we will go over. Start with the most expensive thing, I guess, would be shoes. For me, shoes are important. They're your feet. They get you from point A to point B, and it's pretty important that like your shoes don't kill your feet, or that you can work out without feeling like your feet are gonna like crumble into a million pieces by the end of your workout. So if you have to spend extra money, I feel like, and you don't have to break the bank. I mean, my pairs of shoes were probably about $50 each. I do know that some brands can get pretty expensive, like Nike, depending on what kind of brand you go with. I'm a Skechers girl myself. I have just always been into Skechers. My very first pair of sneakers when I was a little girl was a pair of Skechers. So I'm a Skechers girl, but these ones were the 400s, the Go Runs, which I really liked. They're a little small and snug, but they have this really nice rubber that's just really bouncy, and it feels so good when you're running and you're just like boing 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 boing. So you feel like lightning with springs on your feet basically, and they're kind of like cross trainers, so that these are not just for running, they're also for doing some crazy stuff in the weight room too. So these were great. These were probably like, I think 45, close to 50. They're still really good shoes. They're getting kind of old, but I mean, they'll still do the job basically. The other pair I bought were the Ballard Performance, Skechers brand as well. Go Run is kind of like the thing I'm going for right now. These also have like the nice squishy material. These are a little bit more loosey. They have like the slip-on kind of material here, like socky kind of thing. The knit is nice and breathable. These do have a little bit thicker in the heel. See if you can see. The back of the heel is a lot bigger, which is like, that's okay, but I mean, it's just more cushion basically. And so if I want to take a rest day on my feet, basically, these are the shoes I wear because they're just like big marshmallows. The other ones I really love, I gotta say, are the 600s. The Go Run 600s are probably one of my favorite ones because they are still like squishy, bouncy, pretty good thickness too, but not like crazy big. And they're just like puffy, squishy, lots of room in your feet too, which is nice. These aren't too bad to clean either. I just use like ammonia and Dawn dish soap. And I'll just let them sit out in the sun to get like that whiteness again. So that's not a big deal either. These are probably one of my favorite pairs to wear. And I wear these a lot lately too with springtime, and white just kind of goes with everything. The ones my brother just bought me are these Go Run Mojo upswings, and I'm kind of mixed on them. You know, I kind of like them because they look so freaking cool with like the bungee shoelaces that I never have to tie basically. They have nice knit here with like blue kind of in it too, which is amazing. They're easy to slip on. They feel really great on your feet. They're just like a little snug, I feel like. And the rubber is not as squishy as I would like it to be. It's not as bouncy as my other ones. So I think these were $70 on the actual website, but I got them for $50 online. So these aren't bad. I still love them. Maybe I just need to wear them in though too, but I feel like they're not as bouncy as the other ones, and I really like that feeling. So it's kind of like you can't go back from that. But they are a pretty awesome and cool looking shoe. When it comes to the whole running thing too, I have to have really good bras, you know, like supportive. I don't really have like all those fancy designer looking bras because those ones typically don't give you the support you need. So if you're a very active runner kind of chick like me, is, you know, you can't get like the fancy little spaghetti strap bra crisscross thingies that all those other girls like to wear, and the ones that kind of just like do weights. I mean, if I was just doing weights, then maybe I could wear some of those fancy sports bras that they make like at Gymshark and stuff like that, but I don't. I actually wear the cheap, well, they're not cheap. I mean, they're still pretty expensive. They're about the $13, I think, is what they range. You can sometimes get them on sale if they're having a clearance, which is nice. So always check out Walmart is the Avia sports bras. And the ones I have gotten mostly are the high impact, high support ones. They're very, very sturdy and thick bands. I don't even think they make these anymore, actually. They make ones like this. The other ones they make now have like the keyholes in them, which is kind of sad. So I'm holding on to these ones for as long as possible. They'll probably last forever too because they're that durable. They seriously, if you can find them online, because I found this one actually on eBay, I suggest getting them if you're a massive runner and you need lots of support, because these are great. They have padding in them somewhat too, so you feel protected, and they just strap you down. And you're not going to like lose anything. You feel nice and safe and secure wearing these. Avia is the brand. And then they just came out with one that's a low support bra, but it actually, for me, it feels pretty safe and secure. It feels more like maybe medium to close to medium high support. This is a medium too, and these ones have like these little straps that you can adjust as well to fit. They have the little keyhole in the back. They're kind of more of a cotton material in spandex. It's nylon and spandex. And then they also have the nice little booby pads in the bra that you can remove if you want to. And I like wearing the pad because I have nothing much left. So these are really great too. I really like these ones. They were fairly cheap. They were probably $10 actually, because they're supposedly low support, but I feel like they're more like medium to high. When it comes to shirts, I don't really spend much on shirts. I mean, I just wear like tank tops. You can get these super cheap camisole ones. I think like Costco sells them too. I got them online for like $10. So I go with the camisole t-shirts, usually different colors they come in too. I also get like I got t-shirts with the scoop neck, and I just cut the sides like that's how guys do it, to give you like a little stringer. And these are really nice because it just lets air flow so you don't feel super sweaty, because I get really sweaty and then it's kind of just gross. I'll have like at the end of my workout, I'll have a giant wet spot on my chest or back, and it's not super attractive. So the stringer t-shirt cutouts are actually really nice for that. And it's super easy to make these. I mean, you can just, as you can see, you take a t-shirt, you cut the sleeves off, you open up the sides of however long you want it. I mean, if you don't want to show everything off on your side, you could just show like a little bit to kind of give you air. And then what I like to do is kind of cut the back a little bit more, just right here in the curve of, you know, like, because you want some curve to yourself as well in your waist. That gives you a more feminine look than guys just showing off the goods from the side. For me, I have always been buying a lot of my leggings at Walmart because they're cheap. Walmart did have Danskin for a long time, but then they changed over to Avia. And I gotta say, I really like Avia brand. They make their leggings super thick and supportive and very stylish. You know, like I always feel good wearing Avia clothes. You know, you don't have to worry about your leggings being too thin and showing all your goods, or, you know, like, you don't have to worry about sweat in those areas showing through, because these pants are so thick and you feel super safe and secure wearing them. I mean, these pair I got online, and they're kind of a little bit smaller, I think, than what a medium usually is. And so you can see like the nice little reflective thing on the sides here, which is cool to be shiny at the gym. And they got like the nice little knit thingies too. These are just some plain ones that I bought, though. What I really like about these ones is it's got like a super thick waistband that's so thick that it almost feels like wearing a weight belt. So when I want to do deadlifts or lift some heavy weight, I wear these pants, because these pants feel like I'm wearing a weight belt. So these are the go-to pants. The white ones I just bought are really pretty. They got like the marble. You know, I've been waiting probably like forever for a nice pair of white pants to come out. And because all my girlfriends, all my gym gals tell me that you can't really find white pants that don't show your underwear or show everything, because when you go work out, they're just like thin and they'd fall apart. So I was so excited when I saw that Avia came out with a pair of white pants that are marble looking, and they're super thick. I mean, you can't beat that. They have like the nice little pockets too. Lately, it seems like they all have these pockets on the side. If you're into pockets, I'm not really into pockets, but I think they're great for other people. Girls love pockets. I know that's a thing. They're really stylish. They're thick. You don't have to ever worry. They're not super expensive either. My friend just bought me these ones. These are the Victoria's Secret, I believe. I didn't even know Victoria's Secret had leggings. So apparently it's Victoria's Secret Sport is the brand. They feel really nice and almost like lingerie, I would say, like underwear. So these are really nice color too. I tried them on. I like the color. They're nice and breathable. I think it's just like they're a little too, I'm too used to like pants being a little bit thicker, I guess. They don't really show anything, but I feel like if they were any thinner, they probably would. So, I mean, they look great. I love the color, and I'll wear them. I mean, they're just, they feel like underwear. So, it kind of scares me a little bit to be wearing something so soft and slick. But, you know, so that's a great one too, I guess. If you're into like that underwear feeling, then those are the ones to get, is Victoria's Secret. So, Gymshark. Gymshark had the huge summer sale. I have been not into a lot of the stuff that I've seen of Gymshark's. But I went online because I knew they had a sale. I actually, who was it? I watch Steve Cook's channel a lot. So he's the one that actually was promoting the sale, but I knew it was going on somewhat. So I went and checked it out, their website, the girl stuff. And, you know, it's like a lot of their stuff is pretty nice looking. I don't know if it's like me completely. A lot of the colors, I'm not into like the super girly colors, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure about Gymshark is a thing. I did though purchase the fit leggings. The pink ones I got for I think like $20 because of the sale. And then I also got the blue ones. These dusty teal blue ones were even cheaper because of this sale. So these were like 13 or 16 bucks or something like that. They were super cheap. I really like these pants. So the cool things about these is that they don't have seams at all, and so that makes it a lot more flattering in those areas. But they're still really thick, which is nice too, and stretchy. They're not thin in any of the areas that it stretches out, so you don't have to worry about like, you know, anything showing. You can't wear underwear with these because your underwear will definitely show. I do like the big waistband is really nice. I think that's a nice decal, but like a lot of times I'm wearing a tank top or a t-shirt that doesn't really show it off. So sorry, Gymshark. Your label is not being presented when I have my shirt over it, but I think it's a nice little cute decal though, is nice. The thing though I don't like about it is the rubbery stuff inside. this is like, I mean, I get like it's to keep your pants from falling down, but like just make the waistband tighter, you know? Because when I'm running on the treadmill and going super fast, and this rubbery stuff is going oosh, 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 all over my skin, it's like pulling the hairs on my back, which is not a nice feeling when you're running. That kind of sucks when it's pulling your hairs out and you're uncomfortable a little bit. The other thing too is I'm 5'7" and like 3/4 of a quarter. These pants are too long. I mean, like, if I pull them up a little, then at the bottom of my ankles, they're still kind of bunched up. So for me, if I'm that tall, I think most average women are like 5'4". So if they're that long on me, then there are probably other girls that are swimming in them. So, I mean, they run a little bit long, but it's not horribly bad. On me, it could be worse for somebody who's probably short. So, fair warning on that one. Other than that, I really like these. These are really nice. I like the material. It's nylon again. I think nylon is probably the best material when they make leggings out of. They're nice and soft and comfortable to work out in. Most, you know, it's like the rubber part is the only thing that probably like irritates me a little bit, and that's not even like a big deal because it's like whatever. These ones were, I mean, a lot of Gymshark's leggings are usually like $50 a piece, so I probably wouldn't be buying any of those, but I know that these ones were probably more on the cheaper side, even without the sale. I think they were more like 36 is what they were. So if you do want to try these ones out, these ones are on the cheaper side, and I really like them. They come in a ton of different colors too, so check them out. Gym bag. I just purchased a gym bag not too long ago. You know, it got to a point where it was like carrying all my stuff like in my hands, or, you know, I'd have to put it on the floor and I'd go lock my stuff in my locker and then go back and forth to my locker all the time because I'd be working out and I need my headset because my headset would go dead or something. So you know, at a certain point I was like, I need a gym bag, because a gym bag is like, you can just take all your stuff with you, and that will basically, you will never have to run to the locker room a million times unless you have to go to the bathroom, which I do too. So it lessens your time of having to run back and forth so many times. So it's nice to get a gym bag. I just didn't want to get like the giant man gym bag that like a lot of guys come in with, or, you know, or even one that like you strap to your back all the time. So I went with one of the like little tiny ones, which I recommend. It can carry everything. My giant water bottle is another thing that it can carry, and like all my stuff, all my gym stuff, or stuff that I might need, like band-aids or wet naps or my keys, everything basically can fit into this tiny little bag. So it's like, you know, if you don't want a giant gym bag, the small ones are nice too. So headsets, I have the Treblab headsets. These are amazing. This is what I love music at the gym. I don't think I could ever work out without music. I know they play music at my gym all the time, and really good music, but like, I like my own list of music, you know, so my music is what gets me kind of just like in the zone and just like pumping even harder. So it's important to have music, and it's important to have a good headset. And these ones, These ones have not died on me. I've bought so many headsets before. I found these have not broken on me. I've had these for so long now. I had these ones, the black ones, for probably like 6 months now. And they've lasted me so long that I bought a second pair. So they're that good because it's got great sound for one. These things are rechargeable too, so when you plug them in, this little thing charges them up. They're about $50 brand new, but you can get them refurbished online as well for about $36 to $40. So if you like to listen to music when you work out, I would definitely recommend these ones. They're a little bit more expensive, but not too bad. They last forever. They'll probably last forever, I'm sure. Definitely recommend buying some form of ankle strap to work with. This one I love. It's nice. It's super wide and it's got like heavy duty metal bands too, and Velcro strap. There's different forms. I think there's ones where you can like just slip your leg in, like slip your whole foot into it. Those ones are nice too, I've heard. So, you know, if you want to work your butt, girl, you gotta get yourself an ankle strap. So definitely go online and check them out, because that's something you could totally carry around, and then it's not super expensive, and it's a good thing to invest in and keep your booty on point. Water bottles, as I said too. I have the Clean Canteen. I like the metal. They come in 64 ounces, so I drink about 2.5 of these, sometimes 3. That way you're not having to refill your water bottle over and over and over again, because you drink a lot of water if you work out as much as I do. The thing I like about these is that it's got like a little hook for your fingers, so you don't have to actually touch the nozzle. I also like to fill my thing up with a little water and freeze it so that it's nice and icy cold, and then fill it up with more water the next morning, so that when I go to the gym, I have nice, cold, refreshing water the whole entire time, basically, that I'm at the gym. Especially on these super hot days, is like, that fountain water ain't gonna cut it, because that fountain water is like, it's cold at first, but then it gets really hot and it's just not refreshing. So you can't go back when you get this. So Clean Canteen is my brand of water bottle containers. I love these. I will probably never need another water bottle after that. It's like, your gym gear says a lot about you, not just like how you look, but also your personality, and the fact that you invest a little bit of money, you know, over time in the things that you wear at the gym means that you're dedicated to what you do there, and that your gym gear does play a huge factor on how well you perform in the gym and how well you're going to go through your routine. Or, you know, the fact that it's an investment. Look at it as an investment in yourself. And if you when I buy myself something new for, you know, like leggings or a new pair of shoes or whatever, it makes me feel like I'm so excited to go to the gym that day. Like, I'm so excited to get in and to just feel like so pumped and test those things out, you know. It's like, it makes me super excited those days when I'm like, oh, I get to try this out today, or I get to wear this today. So don't look at it as breaking the bank, and you don't have to buy all these things like right away. And most of these things are actually fairly cheap. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if it's Walmart brand or Gymshark brand. They're all really good. I mean, the majority of my clothes are Walmart, and they're really well made. I mean, they will probably last forever, basically. My Gymshark pants are really well too. I mean, they're not as thick, but I think that they will probably last a long time as well. So it doesn't have to break your bank is the main thing to look at it. And every little piece is kind of like an investment in yourself and an investment and for you to continue to stick with it. And and if it makes you excited to buy some gym stuff, then you should. You don't have to get like crazy about it, but I mean, be like a massive consumer, but you can, buy a piece here, buy a piece there, and wait for the sales to come around and just look at it as that, though, is it's an investment in yourself, and that's what's extremely important. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.
It's gym time! For those of you who still wanted to see some gym session, I definitely put in a little bit of a clip here of me doing deadlifts all this week. So enjoy!